was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, that he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run here with Eckler. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A gain of 4. It's now
the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. Nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
first down. Mariota. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards.
It's a game.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That's pulled in at the 32. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They run it with Armstead. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Jerry Tillery
decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
36-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Mariota to throw it. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Jackson.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A run here with Armstead. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's taken down.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. This is Armstead on the carry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mariota. Fitzgerald on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Jaguars.
From the red zone now, Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chargers 3, Jaguars 0.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Left side, Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Penny, the first down carry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
The ball carrier.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Immediately there. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Now we know that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with it. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Chargers.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Mike Badgley.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I would kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Casey Hayward with a sack on a well-timed corner blitz.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now Mariota. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He's by himself. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 15.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Virgil Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Michael Badgley.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jerry Tillery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's second down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
3 plays.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here comes Reed. Pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
49-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert will find Williams on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The tackle made by Miles Jack. 1-yard gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Eckler. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Mariota. And his throw is going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mariota. The open man is Chark. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To the air again, Mariota. And this one's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, 3rd down here. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Mariota. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Mariota again. And Eifert has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw again. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And it is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colin Johnson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Josh Lambo now for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Jaguars 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nasir Adderley on the
first play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mariota now. And that'll be incomplete. Colin Johnson there, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Mariota on 3rd and 2. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
18 on the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
But I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
That will toss left side into the hands of his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mariota to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here is Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
It's now third and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's going to be caught by Reed for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Chargers 31, Jaguars 7. Michael Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Armstead, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Mariota. He'll have a first down past the 40. On the slant, this is Chark.
Complete.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Thompson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. To throw, Mariota. To Thompson on the screen. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Mariota now from the 50. Takes this off to Thompson, complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Down Jacksonville.
On play action, Mariota. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down, Jaguars.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. 7 yards the pick up there.
Complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, Thompson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They go with Thompson again, and he'll be close to a first down at the Charger 16. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the first down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He's got a first down past the 30. Now he's into the clear, past the 20, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 84 yards. And this Charger offense is running away with this one. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, The head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Starts to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a toss to Armstead. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Mariota. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. The return is Reed. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he'll be taken it past the 50. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rashad Penny. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeffrey Simmons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Devon Hamilton in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got it at the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
60 yards.
Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Minshew. And this is going to be intercepted. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Again, it's Penny. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they work this out past the 25. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chargers, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.